Go ahead and check this out.
Dark nights in my summer, thinking back to those long nights when I had to pray to keep humble. Cause growing up in the hood of nothing, it's a challenge trying to be something. I watched this black woman work 2 jobs, give a round of applause to my mom.
Full LED effect.
And see, my daddy been that nigga. I know a lot of those who can't relate, but my pop stayed in that picture. I watched real niggas.
Y'all like how this came out, man. Make sure y'all throw a comment up there. What's up to that channel, man. Really appreciate it.
I'm just ballin', flossing, rolling through my neighborhood, ballin', flossing, rolling through my neighborhood, ballin', flossing, rolling through my neighborhood.
What's the other joint? What was the other joint we're looking at?
Okay, my will presidential, 10 presidential, money presidential, bitches presidential, everything black, so you know I'm presidential.
He gonna hook up in the front center, and he gonna pull at an angle that way.
Riding through the hood with my top down, she know I like it better with my top down. Niggas hating on me cause I'm hot now. No surprise, I know why I'm getting money. Yeah. It's a lovely day, so I'ma ride the city. Cup full of something to slow down my senses. The designer shoes cost a nice penny. That's $750. We talk Pacifics, that rose gold compliment.
All right, this is a quick review or look back at the early stages of the closet, because in the beginning I wasn't going to make this a video. It was more like just a couple, Instagram stories or whatever. Well, just kind of take you to the beginning of the stages before I decided to pick this up and make this a video for the channel. So all the little videos that are small, I'll have to pull them off my Instagram just so y'all can have them. And then after that, we go right back to the 4K. So check it out.
All right. My little shoe pack touched, but I gotta organize my closet again, cause I'm gonna add a 3rd rack up there. Get rid of this whole side. All this gonna be gone. Might move this over here, and I don't know, but this is getting out of hand. Okay. All the racks are off the wall. The wall is painted. And now I can start waiting for this to dry, but putting the shelf up here. I'm gonna come 22 inches down because the standard luggage width for a plane is 20 inches. And I will be laying my suitcases and my bags up there on the very top. And I'm gonna come around the corner with it too. Okay, I should have did this. So now that we're here, y'all see let me zoom out, man. Oh, I love this wide angle. So now we're here. I'm about to add shelves. Now originally I wanted to go all the way to the wall, and I ain't gonna lie, I done already cut so much wood, it's almost asinine to not do what I was gonna originally do, and it's go a straight shot all the way to the wall. But I cut the wood to stop at that corner and that corner because I had 8-foot sticks, and I didn't want to. And the wood I had, I couldn't make 2 8-foot pieces out of it because it was a 14-foot slab. So what I did was I broke the wood down. Oh, my bad. No, the wood was 16. I'm tripping. No, so the shelf wood was 16, but 8-foot stops right here. And I said, that's going to look so oddball, asymmetrical to pass that corner up and stop a shelf right here for 8 and have this long rectangular slot. That's what happened. All right, anyway, so what I'm doing now is, since I built it that way, I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna run out of capacity on my shelving. And the whole goal was this, to originally take out and get rid of all of these boxes. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it now. So now I'm putting 5 shelves in. It's gonna look good. And the goal was to take all those shoes out the boxes and have them stacked in rows. But I did the calculation, and I'm gonna have like 20 pairs of shoes not on the shelves if I do that, which it was supposed to save from. So now I'm recalculating of adding the 4 shelves like I was gonna do, and make it 5 shelves, which will leave me with a few extra pairs of shoes, because the rows are supposed to be based on the height of the average boot, or typically the highest boot, which is about 8.5 inches. So let me show y'all. So this right here, this is a 7, not quite, almost 7.5 inch boot, which is not the highest, but let's say 8 inches, right? I'm gonna say 8 inches for that one, just one of the lower ones. 8 inches, all right? So I got 50 inches total of space from the top of here all the way down, from the bottom of there all the way down to the top of here. 52 inches. Of course, like, okay, makes it simple. 5 groupings of 2 for 5 layers, right? And which means add 4 additional shelves. Well, 5 shelves based on the shoe width of a pair of shoes average is about 9 inches. I did the numbers on that, calculated. Basically, I got 9 inches. I basically could put about 45 pairs of shoes on all these shelves. All these 5 shelves. 5 rows, 9 pairs per shelf. 9 pairs per shelf. Roughly based on 9 inches gap. All right. So I'm gonna be left with a lot of shoes, because it's like 75, 76 pairs of shoes, counting all the little small Converse and Aldo stuff over there. About 75 pairs. So now I'm gonna have to recalculate and probably make some bigger shelves and some smaller shelves. And I put the 4 shelves up today, but I put them at a smaller threshold. So assuming that I'm gonna have shelves for low top shoes and then shelves for higher top shoes, which in that case I could add 5 additional shelves, also compensating for the thickness of the shelf, which is about 3/4 inch of wood minus a 16th, and still put all the shelves up here. I should be able to get another additional 9 pairs on, which put me like in the 50-something range. 9 times 6. So let me recalculate this number, also get an idea of how it looks, and then I'll throw these shelves up, pending the last shelf may not get put up tonight. But I got 4 ready to go right now. All right, all the shoes down in that area. I want to stop with the shelves right here. They're gonna all be consolidated to shelves right here, and start the measuring process for the first 4 shelves. All right. Reattach this one. And the last shelf, I haven't cut it yet, I'm gonna put it up there. And these gonna be a bunch of small racks, and I think it's the best way I found to add the most amount of racks and have appropriate shoe space. So, and my bigger shoes, I don't know. I'm gonna try to get these racks organized, see how it looks, and if need be, I'll extend these probably all the way to the edge and make them go all the way across. But right now, this is where we at. Alright, shelf 2. We'll get one more shelf in probably tonight. Okay. We'll take this board. Let me see what size I use. And get in the corner. The shelves. That's number 3. 3 out of 5. Now tomorrow I'm going to hopefully end this project. Originally I was going to do 4 shelves, but I didn't have enough room for shoes, so I made my rack smaller, which I'm glad I did, because my average shoe size fits right in these rows. And for all of my bigger shoes, I'll just put them in boxes, like sideways on the top rack, so they'll still be able to fit in there, and we'll be good with that. So anyway, we'll conclude tonight and continue with the video tomorrow. Shelf number 4. I got one more shelf to put up, number 5. In order to put 5 up, I'm gonna have to modify those 2 hinges or whatever with smaller hinges, and also I'm gonna have to shorten the white insert wood pieces, the little where the bracket's hanging on. That way I can put that shelf up there without it hitting it. But in the meantime, I will cut the new shelf. I also start putting the trim on. I can put the trim on the far right. Definitely can put the trim on the far right and on the front pieces on these bottom shelves, but I can't put the left trim piece in and finish it all the way off yet. So let me go ahead and get started on that other board. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put up the last shelf. And then I'm still gonna paint all these shelves at the end. Put this on the bottom. Oh snap. I have to put up, I have to cut out a side piece for that. Forgot to do that when I was outside, so cut off a side piece, tack that to the wall, then I'll be able to slide it over, bolt it down, and then put my frame pieces on and my cross frames. Let me get this right quick. Okay. Now that I got that straight, which took about 3 minutes, go out there, do that. Where is my level? Oh. Nice and level. Nice and level. Cut the nail gun on. Tack it down. Don't mess the wall up. All right. Got that in here. Now, let's see if I can get this nail gun to knock this shelf down a little bit. See if I get a little angle on there. A little something. Can't get enough on that. Not quite. I'm to come down with my small drill. All these just, they ricocheting off the wood, just yonk, yonk. So, anyway, I'm gonna get that secure, and then I'm gonna start putting these trim pieces up on the side walls to box it in the front trim pieces. You know what? I'm gonna start doing that right now. There's no need to wait. I got a piece for this wall. A little more right now. I have to notch it out from the way I visualized it. Then I'm going to have to come up here and fit. Oh man, just like I thought. Just like I thought. Up in there like that. Just like I thought. Come over here. Get this bottom. There we go. Like that. Perfect. Perfecto. Now, come over here and I'm gonna put the cross members on first before I put this piece on last in case I have to adjust it. All of these are exactly the same, and I hate to put this on first and have to readjust all of these. Or technically, I don't know. Yeah, I have to pull all of these back off. So anyway, start putting these on, which I'm also gonna start straightening out these little warp shelves because I have them sitting. I was utilizing them as other shelves in my shop at first before I can put them in here. So now they'll start being little more functional. I had some junk sitting on them and they were exposed to the outdoor climate. So these stickers off. All right. My nails looking good. All right. So get this first piece on straight. Constantly bend this thing. Straighten out this warp. It's a big warp right here, so I'm going to have to bend this down and add up. But y'all get the picture. I'm constantly flexing the trim piece to catch the edge as I go. And what it's slowly doing is it's taking out these warbles to match this. So see how it's curving down a little bit over here? So I'm going to get that straightened out. And then once I have it at the end, when I get to the end, you see I slap this trim piece right on the edge of that wood. And it's going to make a nice trim up. So let me go ahead and continue. Okay, this part is so satisfying. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let me get this nail gun. What I'm going to do here is, you know what, the edge of the wood is actually right there a tad bit. I might have to get the actual edge of the wood and leave with a bunch of gaps. But that's on the front. You know what? I'd rather do this. There we go. Alright, we're going to stick to the plan. Just bothering me, this corner's not making up. Alright, anyway. I am about a 16th off and it's drawing a little aggravating line, but nothing to be alarmed about. Boom. I'm gonna hit this. You know what? I'm gonna hit the edge of the wood. Boom. I'm gonna use the putty to fill it in, because I have putty. Yes, I do. And at the bottom, I come right there. Split the difference. Now, which I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why I did that. Let me go ahead and start hitting these shelves at level. Get the, well, this one's actually up. You know what? Before, this one needs to come up for sure. Let me get this one out. Get that nail out. It's this. Needs to be better. There we go. All right. This one needs to be better. All right. Let y'all see what I'm doing. All right. So, let me get this shelf level before I tack it down this time, because they had a little droop on this one. I remember from the way I nailed it. All right, I like that. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, now we get it slapped down. Okay, so I got all the holes puttied up, and we all good as far as the corners and the edges. I mean, I got the putty still drying a tad bit right here and here, but for the most part, it's almost dry. And I'm about to paint. I don't care. I got most of the stuff cleared up, cleaned up, whatever. But we about to go ahead and lay this paint down. I know that. That's about to happen. So I had this other paint on that I put on here. It's a flat paint. It's flat base. I know y'all see the ones down here. Y'all see the ones down here. But I had this flat base, and this flat base, all it does is grab dirt. It's not slick enough. I don't think it's even latex. It's like it's chalk paint almost. So I'm about to go ahead and coat this and make this a nice little cleanable, washable surface. All right, I just completed the painting of the shelves. As you can see, painted all of the shelves semi-gloss white. They came out very well, as y'all can see. And I mean, this is the end of the video. What do you expect? I did a whole remake over the closet. I mean, I could have made this video very, very long, because the beginning stages were probably just as long, if not longer. And this is just the shelf stage, which was the longest part of doing the closet anyway. So, but to no avail, we're done. So if y'all like what y'all like, man, if y'all like the content I'm sharing, posting, giving y'all, make sure y'all give this video a like. You know, write me a little comment, you know, let me know what's up. What y'all think about the shelves behind me, what I could have did better, what I did bad. And make sure y'all share the video. But y'all know what it is, man. Again, deuces. The aftermath, taking down all the boxes. But now we have the shoes on the racks. All the shoes are on the racks, the shelves. And I gave Caleb all the shoes that he got getting rid of, downsizing a little bit. All right, my shoe pack just came in, and I just redid my closet. Like, for those who know, y'all know, I redid up my closet just to kind of get all the boxes out, get rid of all these boxes. I had all buku boxes. Anyway, now, well, anyway, back up. Once I redid the boxes, got the back boxes out, I still filled up all my rows. Had enough to kind of buy a couple extra new pair of shoes, like some stuff like these, and new Converse and stuff. And I done filled the rows up already. So now I got some more shoes in. So I'm gonna have to get rid of this and put more rows going down. And then buy some shorter dresses or something to go on the bottom to run down here. Now I'll be able to put my hats on the very last row. Maybe make like a hat rack, hat row or something.
All right, we back with the next segment of the closet improvements, redo thing, whatever. So when I left off, y'all saw I had the dresser. I put the dresser back over here, had it under the shelving system. I done since filled out all the shoes like in 2 weeks, and I need more shelf racks. So of course I was gonna take out the dresser. I bought these dressers right here. These are wall mountable dressers. I got 2 of them. I got one right here, one in the room I'm about to put on after this one. And just to let y'all see, they came like any shelf, just like in a little flat, heavy kind of box. Had to assemble them. They go together. They're not that hard. Probably a scale of 1 to 10, probably about a 5 or a 6, or 5, maybe 6, whatever. If you good, I say 5. It just takes a little while. Put them together, and now I'm about to hang them on the wall and let y'all see the outcome of what it looks like, at least with the first one on. That way y'all understand why I did this. That's the first one right there. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna actually probably take it back off the wall and match the rack up for the left one, to mount the left one, the rail. I want the rail to be the same distance, and I'm gonna sit it right on side that one, and I have them side by side on the wall. You see that little shadow effect down there? It makes the floor look bigger by not having it on the floor. So also, what I did with this is, because I put it down so low, I've created room for 2 more shelves. A shelf right here, technically here. So a shelf right here, and a shelf right here. So I have a shelf here. So I'll create 1 shelf here, 1 shelf here, and then I'll still have this surface area on top of these 2 wall-mounted dressers, which will function as like almost like a 3rd shelf. And the best thing about it was the dimensions on these fit the dimensions on my shelves that were already on here. I mean, I think the only difference is just a trim board that comes out a little further, if not exact. I think it's like 16 inches or something like that. So this just all just goes together and matches, man. So I'm really feeling this. So let me go ahead and get the other one mounted up so y'all can see that, because this video ain't about giving you every little detail, but just to show y'all the improvements and changes that I made and where I'm going. So all right, so we now have the lower wall dresser installed, and you can see it's 2 dressers side by side, of course accurately measured to be flush, almost perfect, with perfection. I don't know what about to say perfect, but, and you can see I'm gonna start migrating my clothes over to them right now. 8 drawers coming from 9. To bring 9 down to 8 and get all of these drawers done. Then I'm gonna end up changing these back brackets out. I'm gonna end up putting 2 more shelves in. I gotta lower this shelf right here to equal the height of the next shelf that's gonna go in. That's not gonna be today, but that's gonna be the next stages I do. So now I got all the shoes on the side right now, but I got I ordered the 2 wall-mounted dressers. Y'all can see, you can actually see under them. So I still don't lose my floor space, which makes the room look bigger still, the closet look bigger. And now I'm about to add I'm gonna add another rack right there. And then I have expansion for another rack right there. So I better add 2 more shelves. So that's the next stage right now. Then also, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna illuminate backlight each one of these cubbies. So the entire racks of all the shoes, all of them be lit up. So we're making space in here, man. Stages, 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 stay tuned. So I have completed the wire, or I said wiring, but I guess you could call it wiring. The LED install, they have been ran down. I only have 1 little wire exposed, basically right here. I gotta put that up too. But on 1 little jumper right here. And one thing I learned from doing this, cause when I first set it up, I ran everything, the LEDs were all sequential. Coming off, they actually have 2 splitters on my box, right? And see if I can look up in here and see the light on. Well, there's 2 splitters off the box you could barely see, and I only use 1 of these at first. And you can't do that because your current drop
is going to be too low by the time it gets to the end of the string. So you see your LEDs get real bright and they start dimming out toward the end of the string. So I think I have like 65 or 75 foot string, or 75 total feet, which is like divided by, maybe it's like 70, like 2 35 foot strips. Well, each one of those 35 foot strips start to like drag a little bit toward the end. And on one of my 35 foot strips, I didn't even use 35 foot. I probably used like 25 foot up, 28 foot, something like that. And I added that to the other side, so I could even see the drop a little more on the longer string. So make sure you use 2 strings. The way I did it, I brought one string, utilizes about this much of the closet. And then the second string picks up right here and utilizes the last 4 shelves of the closet. So you'll be able to see the brightness stay up. If I did it sequentially all on one string trying to go long, it gets real dim up here. That's the first thing I did. I had to run back and run the jumper and connect it to the front, and then bring it back, connect it to the just this portion, and wire it down and bring it all the way to the back and go down to my second string. So anyway, we are complete. It's all done. So now we're gonna go ahead and cut these lights off and close this closet up. I mean, if it wasn't daytime, I want y'all to get the full effect, but regardless, we got LEDs, man. Let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah. The full LED effect. If y'all like how this came out, man, make sure y'all throw a comment up there and sub to that channel, man. Really appreciate it. So we see the full makeover of what this closet was to what it has become. Full makeover, full closet makeover. Ooh, hold on, we could change the colors too. Yeah, it is it. We got color changes. We could do some different stuff. We could do some different stuff. Yeah. That's the whites right there, the white lights. See how you can see how it gets bright right here again, a little brighter than this row. That's the very end of the last string, because it starts down there, how it's very bright down there. It ends up here. So I should have reversed. I might even reverse it. I might tap into the other side of the string. That way all my shells are lit up and it's a little dimmer on the carpet, which wouldn't matter because you can see the difference right here. But besides that, man, great install. Hey, if y'all love it, y'all like it, I love it. But make sure y'all sub to the channel, man. Stay tuned in. And we got more coming, man. We got more coming, man. Life and Projects by Austin.